Thousands of Texans will go to Cleveland for the GOP convention later this summer, including around 90 Austin police officers.
Cleveland police requested 2,000 additional police officers from around the country to help out with crowd control. KXAN political reporter Phil Prazin shows us Austin police are expecting a controversial week in Cleveland.
The turbulent 60s boiled over into violence at the 1968 Democratic Convention in Chicago. Many worry history will repeat itself in Cleveland this year at the GOP convention. Cleveland police expect thousands of protesters to descend on the city following the Republican nominee, Donald Trump.
So there's an expectation that there may be problems.
Commander Steve Deaton oversees Austin's special response team, 120 volunteer officers deployed in crowd control situations. 90 of them volunteered to go to what could be a rowdy area in a faraway state.
That's why I'm going. That's why we have management going, because I'm there to make sure our guys are treated right, that everything goes, according to plan.
But not everyone is on board. The Austin Police Association says at a time they believe APD could use 150 additional officers, top brass should not send 90 of them away from the streets of Austin.
We know that that's a concern, and so we've had a chance to plan to make sure that we have people that can cover the shifts of the officers that are on patrol.
Commander Deaton says this is the rare chance they get to use their skills in real-world situations, and that experience will make Austin streets safer once they return. Phil Prazin, KXAN News.
So far, Philadelphia has not put out a request for additional police officers for the Democratic National Convention. It is important to note that Austin taxpayers will not foot any of the bill for this trip. The city of Cleveland was awarded a $50 million grant for security during the Republican convention. Austin police says everything from flights to hotels to officers' paychecks will be reimbursed by Cleveland police.
This is not the first time dozens of officers have traveled long distances for work during big events. Back in January of 2013, 41 Austin police officers helped police the crowds attending President Obama's second inauguration. The federal government covered the cost of their travel. Officers also traveled to the president's first inauguration in 2009 and to President Bush's second in 2005.